everybody, I want you to take a look at what's going on right here. We have another 5.7 Hemi Durango that we are stripping down for the next project. But this video is not about a Durango swap. It's about a 3S GTE engine that we got from Japan. I need to get it up in the air. We got the new clutch on, the new Fidanza flywheel. We got to get it back together, and what happens? Well, we get dumped on about a foot of snow, blowing and drifting, ice cold. It's like living on an ice cube, I swear, up here. You guys are so lucky down south. We got the Durango chassis chopped up the rest of the way. We had to plow the driveway just so we could get our little import cars in and out of this garage, and also roll that junk out into the parking lot so we could keep going on this thing. We got the heaters running full blast so we could thaw out this ice box of a garage. We've got the old school metal heating things up. Nice little salad for a snack. We got the engine hanging in the air. We got the MR2 dried off, rolled back inside, and we are now ready to put this thing in. All of the parts arrived, which is a miracle. It seems like we're always waiting on stuff. I'm ready to mate this transmission back to the motor, and the harness came in, which is great. Looks nice. They did a good job. They didn't send me my ECU back, so I've got to call into them, but not real thrilled about that. Still pretty cold in here. The heat's on, but so's the pressure. Today's the day we're going to put this engine down on the floor and get it under the car and drop the car down over top of it. Everything is pretty much put together. The motor mounts, I have a little bit of detail stuff to do yet, but it's ready to go in, and honestly, this swap is not that difficult. If you own an MR2 and you want to do the Gen 4 swap, it ain't the end of the world. I've done way more difficult things. If you look at the channel, some of the other videos where we've actually peeled apart entire bodies and dropped them on chassis that don't even go together. So take a look at the other videos on the channel and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. This is not that difficult. Anyone could do this.
Lunch break.
I don't really need it, but if you don't eat, you get really dizzy. And it's either the lack of food or the propane heat we got in here. Something's giving me a headache, so I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah, it's this turbo thing.
It needs to be a V8 turbo. That'd be alright. That'd be something. We'd have something there. Fingers crossed. No, on this kind of game, if you're forcing it, you ain't doing it right. Dun dun dun. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Or some shit.
Something like that.
You can let that go. What do you think? How we doing?
Perfect.
There's a bolt down in the bottom of here that holds this mount in, that with the intercooler there, you can barely get it to squeeze by. And then if you don't have it exactly lined up, there's no way to get your fingers on it at all. And I literally just spent an hour on one bolt because, I don't know, maybe I'm at the end of my day, or maybe I'm at the end of my wits, or I'm out of talent, I'm not sure. But this absolutely just sucked. I broke a flashlight because I was having a hissy fit. If you don't know what that is, you might have to Google it. But at any rate, it's in, it's on two mounts. I'm about to take the chains down. We have the two side mounts to do, but that's easy because it's lined up, so everything will just go at this point. And then it's some basic plumbing, a bit of electrical plug-ins, and that's it. We're gonna light this sucker, so let's see if we can get it done. Keep watching. This looks all right. I don't mind this. It's actually pretty good. I'm not using this though. I don't like this. This is blue hose. I don't like blue hose. I like black hose. Black hose. Yeah, a little play on words will make you laugh sometimes, won't it? Well, back to the task at hand, and that is the intercooler piping. And I think the way that we're doing this, while it does have quite a bit of tube in it, it still looks awesome. Right now we have the engine in the car, the intercooler is piped, the fresh air intake is where it's supposed to be. Everything is plugged in. If I wasn't so cold and tired, I would probably hook fuel to it, power, and see if it fires. But there's a crucial point missing, and it's that there's no oil in the motor because I didn't buy it. So I can't do anything with that, and it's 5 o'clock on a Saturday. I'm done. I want you to stay tuned to the channel because in the next segment, we're going to put the suspension on it, and we are going to fire this engine, and we are going to do a burnout in this car, I promise you, provided it holds together when we fire it up. Also in the next segment, you're going to see that Hemi chassis that we have. That's coming back in here, and the Studebaker is going to begin its transformation into the vintage low buck pro touring truck that it's born to be. So please stay tuned to the channel. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share everywhere you see fit. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon. And if you want to see some more amazing eye candy, go back and look at some of our other videos where we showcase a couple of these MR2 builds. These mid-engine screamers are more like Lotus or Ferrari than they are actual Toyotas. So you really want to keep your eye out for them. They're going up in value. See you on the next build.